Welcome back to Ninth Period, everybody. And joining us in studio, a very good friend of mine, Mr. Aadam Keeley.
Sorry.
What's good, buddy? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Chilling. I'm excited to be back. Finally had some free time.
Yeah, no, I had you on for the inauguration show.
Yeah, the kickoff.
Exactly, the launch of my radio career, I guess. Yeah. And, it's been good getting to know you. I'll say this. We take a class, Comms 360, together.
Holding it down.
I'll tell you that is by far the most fun I have of my school week. Dr. Pruitt, shout out to you.
He's a cool dude.
He really is. I'm telling you this right now. I've told you this before. He's the best at giving bad news. He'll just be like, listen, if you fail this test, I'm telling you, you're probably not going to pass for the semester, never going to graduate, never going to get a job, but it's okay. I leave that conversation being like, well, I'm going to do something with my life after I fail this test. God forbid I ever get cancer, I want him to tell me.
He would be the one to tell me.
He'd be the one to tell me.
And he's so pleasant looking anyways, you know what I mean?
Exactly. I'd leave that conversation being like, oh, it's not that bad, Just be like, thank you, Dr. Pruitt.
He's fresh on the low too. On the low, he's kind of his little combinations are kind of cool.
Exactly, he knows how to dress. He shows up all professional looking.
He does.
He hits you with the whole if you late to class 9:55, 9:15 and 8 seconds. He marks you late though.
Yeah, because if you came at 9:55, you'd be 40 minutes late.
Well,
he'd probably be justified.
Some of us would know something about that.
Well, I've never been a day later than 37 minutes.
Oh, 37. I've had my first test. You remember? I showed up 10:05 for a test that ends at 10:30.
That was tight.
That was
clutch. It was clutch though.
I finished it though. He let me take it. No one had finished yet, so I was just. It was just I'm allowed to continue taking the test. So Aadam, what is good with student activities?
Oh man, so much. Tonight we have in honor of Parents Weekend. There's gonna be a lot of little ones around and stuff. So we're doing Despicable Me and How to Train Your Dragon. Double movie night.
Fun, okay.
Yeah. And then later on tonight we're trying something new. It's like a costume fun run / concert.
This is at Snowflex, correct?
Yeah. It's like a midnight thing. It starts at 11. And it'll be good. You just come out there in your costumes. It's not really to see who wins. It's just go out there for it's like a mile and a half. Nothing too serious on Snowflakes. And then
do you have to be in costume to go to this thing tonight?
No, not at all. I mean, if you just feel like getting a little jog at 11 tonight, just roll up to the Snowflakes and knock it out. But
now, I know that the student activities had a costume party. I'll say a month ago.
We did one.
Did you get some characters?
We got a lot of characters. There was 2 girls. I wish I remember the name. Shout out to the Annex. We did it over at the hotel. Yeah.
Gotcha.
They were full out bloody prom queen.
Really?
They dropped. I felt bad because we were giving away $25 gift cards to the winner, and they probably dropped $70 or $80
for their costume.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because they had full out prom dresses that were blood spattered, torn, full out makeup.
Wow.
They were all all about it, man. It was tight. It was a little too good. Maybe. Maybe it could have been not so good.
Hopefully they weren't just dressing up for the student activity.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a costume they could use throughout.
Yeah, because even the way they came there was they didn't even know we were there. They just rolled in the room and was oh,
there's a costume party.
This is just my Thursday night outfit. So I don't know, but shout out to them and that Annie, as I like to call it.
Shout out to you guys over at the Lynchburg Inn. Now, little football talk.
Yeah, I heard the football going on. The Jets. You and your dad.
I'm just saying,
get out of here with that.
JETS, man. Okay, your Bucks have off to a hot start, but
they're doing okay.
Mark, what's the Packers record?
Green Bay.
I was going to say, what's the Packers record?
All the way. They're 4-3 now.
That sounds like a cheer from Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's
it's not very creative.
One that didn't take too much time. Yeah,
that's cool.
You guys just spelling Jets.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
It's cool though. It's cool. Ours is husky because ours is BUCCANEERS. Go Bucks. That's long, bro. That's husky.
I would spell that wrong every time.
That's husky.
I'm just saying that right now. If I were a Buccaneers fan, I would spell that wrong every time. I'd be spelling belt buckle or something like that.
You kind of got to slow up on it and think about it as you do it.
Well, us New Yorkers and our, we need to 4-letter words. There you go.
Yeah, you guys are lacking that whole brain thing.
Exactly. You and the mouth over there.
It's cool.
We're gonna fight later, Mark.
Listen, the Bucks are 4-2 right now.
Now, this is after 2-14 last year too.
Yes.
Which is why it's impressive.
I mean, I think people condition their minds to think if something happens one time, like it's always gonna be that way.
Well,
we had one bad year.
Everyone
like
thinks the Lions are gonna go 0-16 every year. Though,
yeah, exactly. But the Lions have a history. You know what I mean? Like, we're always, playoff caliber team. You know what I mean?
Right.
Won a Super Bowl about 5 years ago here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we had one bad year. New coach, new team, you know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, they're trash. They'll never win it. And like we win, like I was like, they're a good team. You know, I went and saw them spring training a couple times. They were excellent. So
who do they play this week?
The Cardinals in Arizona.
All right, because this is the thing with the Bucks. Like I haven't seen them play anyone yet.
Yeah.
Their wins are for the Browns and the Panthers. And,
yeah, definitely.
If I'm right,
they gotta play someone before I jump on that.
We haven't won. I mean, we got smashed by the Steelers and the Saints, which are really.
I was gonna say they're 2 losses. They're 2 legit teams.
So we haven't beat anybody worth winning, but we haven't lost any games that we should win.
You beat the teams you're supposed to beat.
Yeah.
Which is,
but not everybody does. The NFL does that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I hate the argument of strength of schedule.
Yeah.
Because if you look at just the rest of the division, you play the same teams.
Yeah.
So everybody's schedule is the same except for 2 games.
Yeah.
And I understand that's the difference between 10-6 and 8-8, but still
I feel you.
And
what's the difference?
This is the NFL too. I mean, you're not going to go out there and play a cake team.
Exactly.
People are going to bring it.
Exactly. These are professional athletes.
Right.
So.
And the beautiful thing about the NFL, I mean, I love NBA. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about the Magic. They're gonna smash the Heat tonight. By the way, if you have not figured out yet that the Magic are probably the best team in the East, they haven't. The only games they've won so far in the preseason have been by 30 and up. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're gonna smash the Heat tonight.
Okay.
Sorry, just a side note. But anyways, the beautiful thing about the NFL is you only play somebody once, so anybody can win. You know what I mean?
Right.
Honest to goodness, technically, by the laws of the world, all of us right now could go play the Lakers, and if we're hitting all our shots and they're missing, we could win.
Right.
But in a 7-game series, we're going to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, he's going to take over. And that's the beautiful thing about the NFL. You only play one game. In the NBA, you play... they do these series and they play each other 85 times. It's whack.
Well, they only play. Yeah, you're right. About 85
That's
times.
what the NFL is so popular. Too,
Yeah.
Because people, are bringing their everything every day of the week.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, NBA guys are just kind of jogging up down the court in the regular season.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
it's the big. Or once the postseason comes on, that's when they kick it in.
You can't take a game for granted. That's
Right.
basically what you look at with the NFL. It's once a week. It's any given Sunday as well. So one loss could be the difference between making the playoffs, having a bye, or going home for the off season.
Right.
Now, Mr. Keeley,
Yes.
we'll shift to basketball. I didn't realize you were this big a basketball
I'm a
fan.
sports fan in general.
You're a sports fan in general.
Wrestling. Greco-Roman, man. We can talk about
Anything,
whatever all day.
Okay. Now, just give me real quick your NBA Finals prediction.
The NBA Finals is going to be the Lakers and the Magic.
Again.
And the Magic are going to beat them in 7.
Now, take Aadam Keeley out of that prediction.
Okay.
What's the NBA Finals prediction?
The Lakers and the Magic. I mean, the Magic have been... I think the Celtics and the Magic have been at the top of the East every year. You know what I mean? For the past about 4 years. And it's always been a back and forth thing. And I don't think the Celtics are... I don't think they're really... I mean, they're going to be really good. I don't think they get over the hump. I don't think the Heat are ready this year.
Right.
And so, I mean, that just leaves the Magic. And the Lakers... Kobe Bryant, I will never bet against. Kobe Bryant could be playing hopscotch against a really good 8-year-old girl, and I'd still pick Kobe. He's going to find a way to win.
I'd love to see that bet go up in Vegas. Kobe Bryant, 2-1 over little Sally, in hopscotch.
She might be nice, though.
You never know.
In 3rd grade, I had a beast year in kickball at recess. Beast.
All state in kickball.
Beast year.